Dave Knows How.
Welcome back to my channel. Want to make a quick video. I had one of my YouTube subscribers was watching a video that I had put out probably last year sometime about where to hook up your implement as far as the top link goes. And if you haven't seen that video, you might want to go check that video out. And it's pretty much just covers about the top link. Most Kubota tractors and other tractors have various different holes that you can attach the top link to when it hooks to the back of the tractor. And knowing which hole to go in is kind of important. So you might want to go take a look at that video. But anyway, the question that they had put in a comment, if I understood it correctly, was they had bought a post hole digger, and they're hoping that based on that video, they can get the post hole digger to raise up a little higher. And that's a common problem with post hole diggers, especially with some of the smaller tractors. They don't quite raise the post hole digger high enough, and the bit ends up dragging the ground when you've got it fully raised and you're driving off. So in this video, we're going to go over probably really two things. One is, on your smaller tractors, you typically need a smaller post hole digger. They make special size post hole diggers for the smaller tractors. My tractor is by far not a huge tractor. It is an L series Kubota, but it's not a tremendously large tractor. And so the way that I am able to raise my post hole digger to the highest point is by making an adjustment to the bottom lift arm. And this arm right here is one of the two bottom lift arms, and I'm going to show you right in there what I do to make my adjustment. Now, not all Kubota tractors will come like this from the factory. Majority of them do come this way from the factory, but I don't see any reason why you could not modify this to be just like how this came from the factory. So we're going to zoom you in a little bit closer so that you can see. Zoom you on down if we can. Okay, and hopefully you can see this is your lift arm right here, and you've got another one on the other side of the tractor, and this lift arm is attached to this arm right here, and this arm right here is actually what does the lifting. And if you look down at this part of this arm, down here on the side, you'll see a pin that goes through. And in this lift arm on this tractor, this part of it, it has two holes. And even though those holes are only like an inch apart, that inch makes a tremendous amount of difference when you get down to this end of this long arm. So, if you put your pin in the highest hole on this part, the highest hole up on this part, it will make the 3-point raise your post hole digger considerably higher. That's probably a secret that's not really that known about post hole diggers, because it really doesn't say too much about it in the instructions when you get the post hole digger. This is something that you kind of got to learn on your own, or read the owner's manual that comes with your tractor, and it will talk about this adjustment right here. Now, if yours only has one hole, I don't see any reason why you couldn't drill another hole in this. Not in this, but I don't see why you couldn't drill another hole in this arm that comes down from here. Mine's got two holes in it. And if I needed to go up a little higher, I wouldn't hesitate to drill another hole in it and get it up even higher. This same shaft, this one is adjustable. The one on the other side of the tractor is not adjustable up and down, but it also has 2 holes in it. So when I've got the post hole digger on here, typically I run it in the highest hole. Actually, right now it's in the highest hole right now, and what that means is when this is in the highest hole here, this shaft will not go all the way down as far as it will typically go. It only goes down so far. So if you're in a situation where you need this to go down further, then you need to be in the bottom hole. But if you're in a situation like with a post hole digger where it goes down plenty far, because most post hole diggers go down plenty far, but you just can't get it up high enough to be able to transport it, then you need to go in the next highest hole on here. And if that's not high enough, you know, I personally would not hesitate to put another hole in there. If you can't do it, get a machine shop to do it, and go from there. I can't tell you what to do with your tractor. I can only tell you what I would do with my tractor. And having that extra hole has really made a world of difference as far as that post hole digger goes. Well, I appreciate you watching my channel, and I'm glad I was able to possibly shed some light on the question that the subscriber had. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.